This is my friend Ryan Fromming, DJ, teacher, book extraordinaire.
No, don't say extraordinaire.
Okay.
Because I'm not extraordinaire.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I was really focused on playing piano. I thought I was going to be a classical pianist. And that was more or less what I listened to. Except in middle school, a bunch of my friends and I bought Tom Waits CDs. We heard his music in a store and we thought he sounded like a weird clown. I have affinity for the darker side of life. I like the coldest, most depressing films, and I'm not a very depressing person, I don't think. I just, for some reason, it inspires me. Decided I wanted to move to San Francisco. I didn't really have any money or prospects, but I packed a bag of records and I had about $200 and took a bus to San Francisco and crashed on my friend's floor in a studio in the Tenderloin for a while. When I think about being at a record shop, I just think of it as a sanctuary for the eccentric, like a place where outsiders can go and feel welcome. I would say when I was 20 or so, I thought I knew everything there was to know about music. And now that I'm 35, I realize I know nothing. So some interesting people get hired at record stores, and he thought the best place to put the trash can would be on stage in front of Psychic TV. So in the middle of a song, he picks up the trash can and just puts it in front of the guitarist. And the guitarist has this incredulous look on his face. And I'm absolutely mortified because, you know, a band that I find that's near and dear to my heart is disgusted by this guy's actions, and I just think, oh my god, like I cannot go to shows with this person ever again. Probably one of the weirdest things that ever happened to me while playing records was getting into a fight. Granted, I've never seen this guy in my life. I have no idea who this guy is, but he says to me, if you ever want to DJ in this town again, I'll drink whatever I want. I was just irritated, and so he shoved me. So I hit him in the face. He was a short little guy, and then he jumped on top of me, and I was kind of laughing because it just felt like there was a little creature on my back. I wanted to punch him again because I was so annoyed. Run outside, he jumped in a cab and like flipped me off and drove off. And I saw him a week later at a house party, and I thought he ended up being a relatively nice person. I mean, he wasn't, was not someone I would spend my free time with, but.
Say what? I got my degree in photography, but my passion really was about shooting in film, medium format film. So we decided to host our own underground art show. We would just turn my friend's apartment into a makeshift gallery. If you had a friend who knew where it was and what night it was, then you would show up. It was really underground. We filled up the bathtub with beer. There was no cover charge. We had a DJ, and it was just whoever volunteered to DJ. So the last kill list that we had, we ended up spending all our bathtub beer money on drugs. I had invited a guy that I was seeing who was in town that night was there, but then my city boyfriend also showed up, and I ended up marrying one of them. So the kill list was definitely starts out as an actual art showcase, but would always devolve into the kind of event where you'd walk up to the front door and find someone getting finger banged right there. We all ended up in our underwear smoking cigarettes and accidentally caught the building on fire. You need to see some like really weird shit that, still exists in the city.